Or running out without extending an arm. All right, we'll work on it.
We still have a few tickets available for the Timberwolves home game this coming season. See the ticket booth for more information. Don't forget about our bubble and giveaway day. Come to the game, bring a family, and get a free bobblehead. A reminder, folks, to be here for our next giveaway, Impact Day. Come out and receive a free Timberwolves impact. Don't forget about our next year giveaway day, where all the teams
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the week? And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Rudy Gobert.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
Legs now in the final stages of this regular season. These two teams both highly motivated.
Well, BA playoff positioning is on the line. So games like this take on an even greater significance. Postseason intensity on display.
The burden of expectation is real for these teams.
They could all sense it.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Jordan Poole out there with Murray. And it's Queen in at the 5. Here's Poole following the three-pointer by Minnesota. The 15-footer is good.
Yeah, Jordan Poole never saw a shot he didn't like, and you see him there knocking down another one.
From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here are the Pelicans now. 4-point game. Coming into this, having knocks to win against Boston in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Here's Curry following the score by New Orleans. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And here's Poole. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And we also need to mention his defense. He had a couple of big-time blocks.
Just 2 to shoot from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Timberwolves. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Minnesota. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow, Murray really taking off right there, playing over the top of the defense.
And his Curry for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 12 points.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Pelicans trail by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Poole looking it over. Here's Williamson. No good there. Nice D from Reed. MP outside. Jacks up a three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down by 12. Poole outside. Clock at 6. A floater. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. He seems really frustrated. 12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
He's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. Bay, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for Murray. Here's Fears. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Bay outside. Pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Poole shot is off.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
1:33 left in the opening quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, he has gotten better at reading defenses, and I really like when Poole takes his time and allows the pick and roll to develop.
Now here's Curry. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Williamson. 19-point game. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Curry's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Poole outside. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Ingles. Off the left rim and out.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pelicans trail by 19. Now here's Poole. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And DiVincenzo comes to help. All sorts of time, and he gets it to go.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
From deep, MP. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Minnesota. Going with a whole new group out there. New Orleans making some changes. Here's Poole. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Man, it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Queen. Here's Poole. There's the screen. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Poole against Edwards. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
MP no good. And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. Fires the 3. Here's Williamson. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, I love when Williamson shows this kind of effort on the glass. He is capable of wreaking havoc when he wants to.
Now here's MP. 33 points for him.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pelicans shooting 40% from the field in this one. Poole outside. They set the screen. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, Jordan Poole made a name for himself in this league with his perimeter shooting, but he is also a really good finisher.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP shot is good.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Murray for 3, and through one half, it hasn't even been close. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
Of course MP's in the running. He hasn't looked like a rookie, and he hasn't acted like one.
Yeah, he seems to gain confidence with every outing, and clearly the coaches trust him. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So for New Orleans right now. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the floor. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Poole on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Releases. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniel's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Poole, the pass to Williamson. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Shoots over Reed. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now. Picked by Gobert. Curry finds Gobert. Back to MP. Pass to Reed. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Queen. To the inside. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, quick lift off the floor. And Murray has that long reach, making it look easy.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. MP, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's Queen, following the score by Minnesota. Murray, no good.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Reed can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Queen. Shoots from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. Williamson's got 14 points.
And this is exactly why Zion was the first pick in the draft, because he can absolutely overwhelm defenses.
And there it is for him.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
That is just tremendous recognition. Murray could have easily taken that himself, but he wisely chose to kick it out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New Orleans calls timeout. New Orleans making a change here. Hayes checked in. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. Takes a 3. The rebound by Ingles.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to taking end to end. You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
To the middle. Here's Baron J. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Baron J's got his first basket.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Murray. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And the Pelicans also making a change. Misi's checked in.
And what you really like about Murray is the fact that he impacts the game at both ends. He's long, athletic, and he plays with an edge.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Bay. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Poole against DiVincenzo. Jones from outside. And again, New Orleans no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP, the pass to...
Oh! Wow! Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
How about that elevated look on the... AT&T connected cam. Pass to Misi. Outside Murray. Driving in. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Curry passes to Miller. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to Misi. And here's Murray. Let's go with a 3. Miller pulls it in.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And there's a pick. Curry passes to Miller. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. New Orleans making some changes. Williamson's checked in for Jones. Fears comes in for Poole. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Fears.
Yeah, shooting clearly the #1 priority for Fears there. Showing some confidence in his J.
MP, the pass to Miller. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Curry. Outside Ingles. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's power.
He's checked in for Misi. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They've got Joe Ingles, Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP, and it's Clark in at small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Down low. Here's Queen, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Bay, fires for 3. And Berenger pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The three from Curry. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Alvarado outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Shannon's checked in for Ingles.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Williamson finds Poole. Now here's Murray to halt the run. And again, no good by New Orleans.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Queen, the pass to Murray. There's the drive. The kick out to Poole. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. To the paint. Here's Queen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Queen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 11 points here in the second half.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The three from Curry. The shot comes out. Pelicans shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to Poole. Jones with a screen on Clark. On the wing, Murray for 3. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 21.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And here's Curry for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow, that was slick. Murray getting just enough room to finish off that play.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As
is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We worked our tails off to get here, and we'll keep working till the job is done. Because we're a pack of wild dogs, and we won't let anything get in our way. Now, there are some people outside this locker room who think we can't hack it. Some people who think we're frauds. There was even a reporter who had the nerve to say that our rookie phenom over here is going to be the biggest choke in the league. But we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Yeah, let's go!
And listen, it starts tonight, gentlemen. So let's show them what we're made of, all right?
Let's get out
MP,
there.
hang back for a second.
About that article. Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Conway saying that I'd be the biggest bust of the first round? Yeah, haven't seen it.
It's great motivation, and I want you to use it, but don't lose sight of who you are and what you do. I don't need more MP. I just need MP. Understood?
Right. So stay within myself and let the game come to me.
That's right. Now go out there and show the world what you can do.
I'm on one!